Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about supplements. I'm going to give you my top 5 supplements that I think everybody should be on. If you were to walk into my store for overall health and asking me what 5 supplements should I be on, these are going to be the 5 that I'm going to pick for you today. We're going to start off with number 1, and the first one being protein. Now, a lot of people do not get enough protein in their diet. I used to be pretty oblivious to how much protein I was taking in until I started taking training actually seriously and starting to look it up. A lot of people think that they get more than enough protein and don't need to supplement it in, and a lot of the time that's just not true. One chicken breast is only roughly about 30 grams of protein. One 10-ounce steak is roughly 25 grams of protein. You get protein from a lot of different sources, but generally people just don't eat enough to be able to get enough protein in their body to help maintain. Protein has a lot of added benefits. Obviously, not only do your muscles use it, your organs use it, pretty much everything in your body is going to use protein. Protein is one of the building blocks, I should say, of the human body. A lot of people just are usually deficient in it. Good rule of thumb to follow for your intake of protein is 1 gram per pound of body weight. So for myself, I weigh in at 236 pounds currently, so I should be taking in, just to maintain, 236 grams of protein. If you're trying to build any sort of lean muscle or get any sort of gains, you need to have more than that. So if you're trying to build, I would recommend 1.5 grams of protein per pound. Just as a rough guideline. Obviously, if you're trying to build, the more protein you can get into your body, the better. It's going to help you with recovery. It's going to help you actually build muscle, along with obviously your weight training. Generally, if you're trying to lose weight, we still recommend that you stay around your body weight in grams of protein, but if you go under it, it's definitely okay and it's not going to hurt you that much. Again, a lot of people just don't get enough in their diet. How many people do you know that can sit there and say, eat, if they weigh 200 pounds, 4 chicken breasts, 5 chicken breasts in a day and a couple of 10-ounce steaks? I mean, that's a lot of food to be putting in on top of everything else that you're getting. That's why a lot of the time when they come into the store and they're like, oh, I want to put on a lot of muscle, I try to explain to them that if you're looking to really get bigger and put on a lot of muscle, eating becomes like a full-time job, and supplementing does become a very big part of that, because it is very difficult to get the amounts of protein into your body that you should. If you're a person that likes to track macros, that's great. It will really help you in any of your fitness goals. I personally can't do it because it creates a very unhealthy relationship with food for myself. Tracking macros is great. It'll help you gauge how much protein you're getting, but at the end of the day, for some people it might not be for them. So my number 2 supplement that I'm going to get into are probiotics. Probiotics are very, very good for your gut health. Basically what it is, as you're taking a probiotic over time, it creates a very absorbent layer around your stomach lining, which helps your body take in nutrients. There's a lot of people out there that, because of all the processed foods that we eat nowadays, all of the stuff that's not good for us, unfortunately we have very, very bad stomach lining. So when I was talking about protein, you might eat a chicken breast that's 30 grams of protein, your body might maybe absorb, let's say, 18 grams of it because your stomach lining might be bad. So your body just kind of pushes it through. A probiotic is really going to help you in that area. And in my hand here, I have the Probio 7 from ATP Labs. Very, very good company. Very, very good probiotic. With that being said, it's for overall health. I mean, it's just really, really good to make sure that your gut health is in the best shape it can be. It's something like 85% of diseases actually start with your gut health and the bacteria in your stomach. So when you're taking a probiotic, that is putting good bacteria in your stomach so that you can absorb nutrients better. It helps fight off illnesses. It's just overall such a great supplement to be on a day-to-day basis just for your overall health. My next two are 3 and 4. They kind of tie in together here, and that is having a green supplement and a fruit supplement. You're supposed to get roughly anywhere between 6 to 8 servings of vegetables and fruits a day. One serving, if you're to measure it out, is 1 cup. So you're supposed to get 6 to 8 of those a day. It's very, very hard for a lot of people to get that much fruits and vegetables in. A lot of people that I know, on average, I would say the average meals would consist of people probably eating about 2 meals a day on average, and definitely not hitting anywhere near that. If you're looking to lose weight, there's always been a saying, you know, eat green to get lean, and it's very, very true. Green supplements are just full of antioxidants, which are really good for your body. They're gonna help you go to the bathroom, be a little bit more regular if you're having any of those problems. And they're just really, really important. Obviously, vegetables are really, really important for our bodies to help keep them healthy and fresh. Same thing with fruits. I mean, fruits are a very, very good source of carbohydrates. If you're working out lots, having your servings of fruits probably before a workout and after a workout are really good. You know, carbohydrates help spike our insulin levels, which then help us with protein breakdown, help us with, you know, breakdown of pretty much everything. And it's really important to have these 2 supplements in your body. Like I said, you know, most people don't get enough of them. I'm gonna say this too, like the more stuff that you can get from whole foods, the better. Just if you don't have enough time in the day to have that many meals or eat that much food, getting your daily intake of all this from supplements is really important. When it comes to the greens, I've had to try the Tropika greens. It's a company based out of Australia. So far, I'll be honest, not really the best tasting thing. But I actually make like a fruit smoothie. So I actually take frozen fruit, I put in almond milk, I put in my green supplement, I mix in some acai powder, some spirulina with it. I usually do a couple scoops of protein powder in there as well. Mix in some natural honey just for some sweetness. But yeah, I had to switch to this because unfortunately, in a lot of the greens that I've read the ingredients on, a lot of them do contain some soy. My body just isn't very tolerant of soy. It makes me bloat, makes me feel a little bit ill, so I need to stay away from it. So this was one of the companies that I could go with. I probably would go with them again too. I've really enjoyed it. It also has a little bit of added vitamin D in it, which is really good, especially me. I'm Canadian, and being from Canada, where we do have all the different seasons, most Canadians are vitamin D deficient, so anything that has a little bit of vitamin D in it is really good, helps improve your mood. So the last supplement that I'm going to talk about today is actually a multivitamin. And the one that I have that I really like is the Magnum Primer. I like this one because of the fact that it's a performance multivitamin. So it's got stuff for cell repair, it's got your amino acids in it, it's actually got a digestive enzyme, which I'm actually going to talk about that in a little bit. It's got fish oils and just your power fats, so your omega-3s, 6s, and 9s, which is really, really important. It has what they call brain food, so it's basically got kind of almost like a nootropic in there for you. It's just kind of all around package. For years I didn't eat properly. I was on a very, very high carb diet, and I didn't get as much protein as I should have. Now I've actually cut my carbs down by quite a bit into eating more, getting more healthy fats into my diet with lots of protein. It seems to work well with my body. This is a really, really good supplement to have, again, because most people are very deficient in a lot of things because we just don't eat enough food, and we don't eat enough whole foods. We eat a lot of processed stuff. This supplement here can make a big difference in your life. just taking it on a daily basis. There's two, I guess, honorable mentions that I'm going to put in there for you. One of them is actually going to be fish oil. The reason why I put fish oil in there is because healthy fats are really important to get. Omega-3s are something that our bodies need, and those healthy fats, but we can't produce them ourselves, so we have to get them from our diet. And a lot of people don't eat enough fish. Sweet potatoes is another healthy fat that a lot of people are very, very hesitant to eat because they don't like the taste of it. And eggs is another one. Eggs seems to be very, very hit or miss with a lot of people, so it's one of those things that, again, it's pretty deficient in a lot of people's diets, and it's phenomenal for your joints. It's phenomenal for your actual brain, because your brain runs off of healthy fats and carbohydrates. That's what it functions off of. So mainly more of the healthy fats and carbs, but it does run off of both. So it's really important to have a lot of good healthy fats in your body. Also, your body needs healthy fats to actually start burning fat. You have to teach your body how to use what you're giving it, as well as your body has to learn how to break things down properly. If you're not giving your body any sort of healthy fat and it doesn't learn how to break healthy fat down, it's going to go for your muscle instead. So you have to teach it to utilize what's in your body. It's just like training. When you're training and you're lifting weights, you have to train your body to learn how to lift more weight and how to lift it efficiently. And it's a learning process for your body. And then your body adapts to it and gets comfortable doing it. That's why you always have to switch your training up and teach it different ways. Your diet, in a sense, is no different. You want to make sure that you're teaching it how to effectively utilize what you're putting into it. And healthy fats is one of the most important things to put into your body. The other honorable mention that I'm going to get into is digestive enzymes. Anybody who suffers from leaky gut or any sort of stomach issues, digestive enzymes are super, super important for your diet, because basically what they do is you take them with your meal and they start helping your body pull the nutrients out of the food. So pair that with a probiotic and you're going to have a really, really healthy, happy gut that is going to help you digest everything that you're putting into it and digest it properly. It's not a supplement that I think everybody needs to be on. Like, a lot of people, they should be fine on just probiotics. If you don't want to do probiotics, then I would suggest doing a digestive enzyme. But the main thing is that digestive enzymes are a very key component for people, just to make sure that you're getting the most out of your food. A lot of our food, I'm not 100% on the percentages with this, but our bodies probably miss about 20% of the nutrients, I would say, at least, when you're on its own trying to digest food. So just think of everything that you eat, 20% of that goes to waste almost right away. That's why, like I said earlier in the video, when it came to protein, when you're trying to build muscle, you want to make sure you have extra. Well, why? Because you want to make sure that you're getting enough. If you just say do your body weight, odds are, if I'm doing 230 grams of protein, odds are I'm actually getting out of that. If I'm eating 230 grams, odds are I might only be getting, say, 210 grams of that or 200 grams of that, which in a sense is not enough. I need to be getting more. It's one of those things of just making sure that what you're getting in your body, and that's where digestive enzyme comes in and helps, because where that 30 grams of protein from that chicken breast that I eat, I might only say absorb 25 grams of it or 22 grams or somewhere in around there. That digestive enzyme will help push that number closer to that full 30 grams. Like, I might get 28 grams of it or 29. Digestive enzymes are really, really important for your body. Like I said, especially if you're dealing with any sort of medical issues, like something like leaky gut, or you have a hard time being regular, especially like on the female side of things. A lot of girls who don't go to the bathroom often will tend to bloat. They feel really uncomfortable. Digestive enzymes should help you with that. If you are having stomach issues, pair it up with a probiotic. Even pair it up with a prebiotic. The three of them together are a great combination. Some probiotics have prebiotics in them. I know the ones that we have at work are from Progressive, have both pre and probiotics in them. It's really important to make sure that your gut is as healthy as possible. Those are kind of two honorable mentions that, you know, I would put up there. Obviously every person's personal situation is different, but these are for me, these are the top 5 that, dealing with people on a day-to-day basis, you know, seeing what they need, these are probably the 5 things that I notice almost everybody seems to be deficient in, or they don't get enough of. A lot of people's goals, like that, when they come in, they either just want to be healthy, gain lean muscle, or lose weight, and all 5 of these supplements are going to help you achieve any of those. You know, I hope you really enjoy this video. I hope anybody that listens to it helps you out in some way. Obviously, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I do my best to answer every single one. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that too. All right, well, see you later. Take care.